Hello, this is Douglas Bissonette, your superintendent of schools here in Elizabeth, and I wanted to produce this video just to convey to our community the things that we're doing here at Elizabeth Schools, many of which we're doing for the first time, and just give you a sneak peek into what's going on in our schools and how they look a little different and what's going on in our community. So I've got no script for this video, and that's much like what all of our teachers and students and families are doing right now. We have ideas about how we're going to continue to learn, but we don't have a script, in part because it's changing every day. So what we're going to do is just do a sort of walkabout throughout the district. Nobody knows about this impromptu video, and let's just see what we find. We've been educating students in Elizabeth for over 100 years, and in just a couple week period, we've completely shifted how we're approaching learning in our community. As I approach the front of the building, I see there's a sign here about maintaining distance and not entering the building if you have any of these symptoms. All of our buildings are open to staff on a limited basis, so we're going to keep all of our facilities open as long as possible. So if there is something you need, just contact our school staff. They're answering their phones. They're here to help. Everybody's working in the district, just not everybody's working in their offices, classrooms, or in their buildings. Don't hesitate to contact us if you need anything. So this is inside Running Creek Elementary at a time when normally the school would be filled with students and staff and lots of activity and noise. Really, it's quite quiet, but I don't think it's empty. So we'll just see here. There's Miss Francisca.
I can say both my boys got off to a great start yesterday doing the online school with middle school and high school, and they were excited to get started, and their teachers were very communicative and reached out to them, and it was a good first day.
Oh, there's Mrs. Kruger.
Hello, Elizabeth community.
I did find these two students here who weren't practicing social distancing. And so don't forget, wherever you are, to keep apart. I know our inclination is to shake each other's hands or give a hug or whatever, and it's a new habit. So all of our buildings have hand sanitizer or wipes as soon as you come into the building. Working hard?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Been here since 6:30.
Okay, just like every day.
Just like every day.
So you guys are at work today at school. What are you up to? So you're cleaning?
Yes, I'm disinfecting everything.
Disinfecting everything?
Yes.
So why are we still disinfecting if we don't have students?
Just to keep everything clean and keep the virus away.
Great. So Deb, how do you think it's going?
I think it's going good. The Zoom meetings are very helpful that Brett puts on with the whole staff. We're gonna have those Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings, and that's helpful to see how everybody's doing and try to run it, make sure it's all running smoothly as best we can.
That's great. So this is one of our art classrooms at Elizabeth High School, and one of the unfortunate things of this situation, because normally kids would be in here doing hands-on work, and of course that's not possible. And there are some opportunities that we can't pursue in this environment, but there's new things to learn as well. So we're looking forward to helping our students develop new skills in different areas. Clang of lockers in between classes is one of those sounds that doesn't happen when you have remote learning. Got a couple math teachers who are working in their offices.
Wow, put me on the spot.
Yeah, why not?
So, I was saying that a lot of times independent people seem to think that they don't have to be collaborative. So a lot of, they don't want to deal with other people, and they have to be able to learn collaboratively or work collaboratively. They have to have individual responsibility.
Today was supposed to be our career and college fair, big event. A lot of planning went into that, and I know a lot of planning's got into a lot of events that aren't going to happen, and a lot of opportunities we're not going to be able to provide. It's one of the disappointments of this whole situation. Our seniors who are wondering about graduation and getting a diploma, we're going to work with all of our seniors who are on track for graduation to be graduated this spring. But our goal is to recognize the work that every senior has done so far this year and to not penalize anybody for what happens between now and the end of the year, and to give students the opportunity to bring up their grades to be able to graduate if they engage, if they participate, and they do turn in work. I'm behind Elizabeth High School. CHSAA has canceled all athletic events and other activities. And I know many of our junior and senior students are disappointed that they won't be able to achieve some of the goals that they've set for themselves and to compete with their teammates and help with their goals for the future. It's really a tough time in that regard. We feel for you. Channel 7 News came by Elizabeth High School to interview Mr. Melton, head coach of the baseball team. The team had the ability to make a state championship run this season. The team had really come together. The story aired Sunday afternoon, March 29th.
Doing free lunches for students 18 and under. So we're doing breakfast and lunch every day, Monday through Friday, 10 to 12. And that's it. You come by and get a lunch.
Come by and get a lunch, okay.
Any parents want to come and pick up their kids' meds.
Their kids' meds. Okay, so we're allowing our parents to come in and pick up their meds.
Inhalers, EpiPens, medication, all that stuff.
That's great.
So far, I'm just kind of trying to connect with students, see what they're doing, teaching choir and drama. What have you been watching lately, listening to lately, some question responses on that kind of thing. But
Do you see the kids being engaged, or are you able to connect with them?
for the most part, so far, honestly, yesterday I had so many kids first thing in the morning. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
just not there yet. So
You got to keep up with them.
Yeah.
They're ready to learn.
Yeah.
What do you and the other middle school teachers want families and students to do if they're not connecting with their teachers? Just to reach out to you, or?
Yeah, it would be great just to get an email if they're able to let us know, or a phone call through. We've all sent out
Your contact information?
Just so they can let us know if there's any way we can help them to be able to get that work to them
Okay.
in a way that works best for them.
Great. So this is what they call in drama, right? Is this improv here, what I'm doing right now with you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it's kind of what we're doing across the board, isn't it?
Absolutely.
A lot of improv.
Definitely a lot of improvisation and ad-lib and making it up on the spot.
Right. Great question for all of us. Some of us are quite busy. Others are bored. There's a lot of uncertainty, but it's still a time to be kind to each other.
Remote learning has gone well so far. I want to remind parents and students, don't stress on the work. We're trying to be very compassionate and caring for what you guys are doing, and we are very understanding to some of the obstacles we run in with remote learning. It's new to all of us. Take care, stay healthy, and do the best that you can. That's all we're asking.
Parent, it's going okay.
It's going okay.
Yeah,
What's your
going
biggest
okay.
challenge?
Having 6 kids and 1 mom.
That's a big challenge.
That is a big challenge. So I'm trying to get everything organized, getting a track of everybody's stuff and organizing all the emails from the teachers and
Right. And how's that? Are the teachers connecting with your kids?
Yes, everybody's been doing really good.
Yeah? Is there anything that we could do better or differently right now? Any advice for us? We're good for the moment? Well, don't hesitate
So
if we can do anything else to help
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
thanks.
it.
Merry Christmas!
Yeah. So
274 days till Christmas!
yeah. Miss Karcher loves Christmas, so
I do.
it's either Christmas or counting down to Christmas. How are
Pretty
things
much.
going at Singing Hills?
They're going really well.
Yeah?
We're staying busy and we're here to help the parents and we're doing really well. So I have to say, I really love seeing all the the posts on Facebook of all the kids learning within the district. It's really actually exciting to see, because you see how engaged they are. And even though this is a stressful time, it's super nice to see the teachers and the students getting back together, especially if for some reason we don't get together by the end of the school year. So that's the hardest part for us as staff, missing the kids and not getting to say goodbye. But this way, they're engaging with them and they get to have a connection. And that eases, I think, some of the tension and stuff. So it's happy to see, because that brings a smile. I get to see the kids, so I love that.
It's going good. Just keeping up with everything.
How are your teachers doing?
They are doing good. I'm real proud of them. One of my teachers added me on, first grade teacher, to her Google Classroom, and the kids are so cute. Their responses to her telling her they miss her and that they're done with their homework already. So they are so excited. So to see how the kids are picking up is amazing.
So you're giving homework already?
Well, apparently they are. And so they are just keeping up. It is so exciting to see all of this. Oh my goodness. I think the cutest is just from the little girl who said that she was trying to get on, but something was wrong with her printer and she needed a few minutes for her dad to fix it. And the teacher said, oh no, it's fine. As soon as dad's done, you have time. Within 2 hours later, she texted back, okay, I have it all done. What would you like me to do next?
That's so
yeah,
cute.
kids are taking on this and they're telling their teachers how much they miss them. I have teachers doing morning meetings on Zoom with their classes. So I find that amazing. And so I'm so proud of my teachers and my kids. They're doing a great job.
There's lots of signs that the kids have created, which is really wonderful in this new environment that we're in. They have a new meaning.
It is a little bit of an empty nest right now with everything that's going on, but we're trying to make things happen.
So we just wrapped up with our virtual meetings with all the staff. We've been having some breakout sessions throughout the day to get their online learning, to get all of that sort of taught and then produced. And now we are convening to write a letter to our parents and then to do a recap of today's learning.
I'm anxious to see how my kids teach me how to do all this technology, because I think they're going to teach us quicker than the teachers can teach us.
Yeah. So there's no one in Frontier right now. Everybody's working, learning, teaching from home today. Talked to Mr. McMullen yesterday afternoon, and he said that things are going really well.
Students, I ask that you stay in touch with your teachers. That's probably the most important thing we need to say. We will use the new technology available to us through video chats, emails. We will all work through this together.
Right now I'm working with a provider to help her get familiar with our Frontline application for IEPs. Right now we're just reaching out to parents just to let them know we're here. And we're collecting resources to find out the best way to provide remote learning.
Good. So how are you feeling about things?
It's exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time.
Yeah, those two can be happening at the same time, right?